bit of a clap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have TQ himself, Toby Quinn, owner and founder of Krunk, and one of my good mates. Welcome, Toby. How are you, mate?
Yeah, great, mate. It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming down, brother.
Yeah,
Everyone,
it's exciting.
I feel like I'm always saying thanks for coming down. Everyone's coming from Brizzy these days.
Yeah, it's a place to be, especially where I'm living.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Loving it.
Mate, it's nothing like it that I've seen anywhere in the world, actually.
Were you always like that about Brizzy?
No, so I've never been a Brisbane person at all. So when I moved there, I was like, damn. But it's only a certain area. So they're like the Newstead bubble is what they call it. And that's where all the cool things happen, all the cool kids hang out.
It's going down.
Yeah.
What do you love about Brizzy?
That. So I barely drive my car. So I'll go 6 weeks, 8 weeks without even hopping in it, which is awesome. So you can walk everywhere. I'm working at the best gym on the planet.
Yeah. Give it a shout out. What's the gym name?
Total Fusion.
Total Fusion.
Yeah, platinum.
Got to take me in there, mate.
Yeah,
Get me one of them free
you'll love it.
VIP passes.
Yeah, and it's got every modality you can imagine. Red light therapies and cold plunges and saunas, steam, the whole lot.
So you use all that?
No, probably should.
No, you don't use any of it?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
It's more, it's
work. You just like to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, and when you're done, it's kind of good to be done. And then
I get that.
People coming up talk to you. And
I get that.
it's nice to have a bit of separation from that. But then the bubble, like I went to Woolies the other day, I was there for 4 hours.
Ah, yeah.
Just talking to people.
Yeah.
You know.
You love that shit, though.
It's good sometimes.
Yeah.
It's nice to have the downtime too, right?
Yeah.
So you need that energy recharge.
Yeah.
I kind of figured I'm a bit of an introvert as well. So the introvert, extrovert kind of thing. So you train people all the time and then
just want to chill.
Yeah.
I get that. And I think part of... So I didn't introduce you as a PT, who you probably better known as, for anyone who doesn't know your connection with Krunk and what you're doing there, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like you've been a PT for like the best part of...
20.
How old are you now? 29 or?
Yeah, mate, 52.
Yeah, far out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So time's a ticking.
Yeah.
Getting up there. But being in the, especially on the Gold Coast, I started on the Gold Coast 2005 PTing.
Yeah.
A little bit of different, the stuntman stuff backward and forward at Universal Studios and then back into the PT game. But working up in Brisbane, it's just a different vibe, way different vibe to the Gold Coast, different people. And I'm training some pretty cool clients there too, which is, you probably wouldn't get down here.
Yeah, okay. When would we have met? Because we met at Fitness First.
Back when you were doing massage.
Rubbing asses.
Yeah.
You can say it, mate.
Yeah. But good at it too.
Yeah.
So that would have been early 2000s, like 2006 or 7 or something.
Yeah, around then. Yeah, crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, so you look at that 20-year span of what, you've gone and done and, I've gone and done and yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So you're urbanised now. You're a metro man, part of the city.
You have to come up and experience what it is.
Yeah.
Like Gold Coast, don't get me wrong, amazing place to be.
Yeah.
Easy, but not as easy. You're still hopping in your car, you're still driving.
Yeah.
Where there you've got movie theatres, you got all the fancy shops that you need.
Yeah.
You got the best gym you can imagine. Restaurants are plenty.
Yeah. Proximity is important to Toby, ladies.
Yeah, clearly.
yeah.
Clearly.
That's right.
So just being able to walk everywhere is really
Yeah.
simple, and it is a nice walk around there as well, you
Yeah.
know. So to get out in nature, you got the Brisbane River, which a lot of people rip on, and brown snake and stuff, but
it's awesome.
it's no beach, but it's nice.
Yeah, man. It is. It's a cool city. It's quaint. It's like it's like not. It doesn't feel rude. Doesn't feel like everyone's just hyper busy and get the fuck out of my way. Like everyone.
Big country town.
Yeah, right. But I think it's beautiful. I think, and like all of South Bank there, that's epic. It's so good.
Yeah.
I know even like the pools there get ripped on quite a bit, but they're fucking cool too, man. Like take the kids there. They think it's insane.
Yeah.
And like in those pools, looking at the city skyline, river, just all the activity happening. It's a cool spot. We enjoy it. Like we like it.
And it's a good getaway from here
Yeah.
because you have that variety.
Yeah.
Which the Gold Coast is, again, don't get me wrong, Gold Coast is great. You got the beaches and all that stuff, but just that small city vibe in Brisbane gives you a bit more freedom and, variety, right?
Yeah. Does, man, does. Get that little truck horn in the background.
Yeah. The city vibe.
The city vibe. On cue. Well done. Yeah, that was the sound effect I just had here. Yeah. No, cool, man. And and so Krunk, brother, let's get into it. So what is Krunk? What is it?
Krunk is a social network designed to get people off social networks and connect in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So we've designed it around activities and interests. So you can find people by location, activity, interest, age, and skill level. And it's very heavily driven. You know, we've removed likes from social media or our, platform, put in boosts, no count. So vanity metrics are not a thing.
Yeah.
And we just want people to get back into that real life connection piece that I think we're all yearning for.
Yeah.
And the driver behind that is, how deep do we want to go right now into this?
Let's do it, bro.
So early 2000s, I moved to Japan, working at Universal Studios, 180 of us living in this apartment block purpose built for us, right?
Yeah.
I'd write on the whiteboard, garlic restaurant, 7 p.m. No one knows who's written it. 7 p.m. comes around, you could end up with 30 people going to dinner.
Yeah, wow.
Fast forward to 2016, I'll go back to Japan. Social media's a thing.
Yeah.
And everybody's segregated. They all have their own cliques. They all have their own groups. And there was just no mixture of, people, culture, any of that stuff. And it kind of really blew me away in that there's something special about connecting with people without it being forced.
Yeah.
And there's no platform that was around at the time that would allow you to do that stuff. And you'd see on Facebook, I'm looking for a running buddy, I'm looking for a boxing partner, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that.
Yeah.
There was no filters or no way to find it. It'd get lost. So, moved to the Gold Coast, don't know anyone. Like, okay, so I'm down at the bars training at Burleigh. People have run into the water surfing. There's people riding past. There's people at cafes. And I'm like, how do you meet those people? I'm not into the party scene. Nightclub scene was not, big on my radar. And I'm like, geez, it'd be a really good way to meet people that share a similar interest. I'm like, fuck, there's got to be an app for that, right?
Surely.
Surely there's got to be an app for that.
Yeah.
So that's when the kind of journey started. Back in 2014 and sitting down with people and talking about it. And we were probably way too early then, but we launched in 2016. We got pretty good uptake and then got hacked. Lost our database, lost a lot, corrupted the code. We had nothing. So I back to Japan on the tools, doing stunt work, earning a bit of money, and then, fast forward to...
Building again.
Yeah, we go back into build mode. And that pause in between was really insightful. So we knew we were getting traction. 2,500 is not crazy, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
And that was pretty quick. And we're like, well, there's something here. People are looking for something. And you look now where we are in society and what's happening with the big tech stuff. And, people are yearning for that real connection. AI's, like what's real, what's not.
Yep.
You're getting confused. And then doom scrolling is the big one. And people get caught up in that doom scrolling, and we're just missing living.
Yeah.
So if we can get people off screens and out living, what a win.
I was my boy Hormozy. I was listening to him the other day. You like Hormozy?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, so good. I was listening to him. How he gives these little tips and points of advice to his sort of in-person seminars or conferences that he does. Actually inquired about going over for one of those. And he said, he related it all back to being in seminar in person, like Tony Robbins. He used him as an example, just saying like just look at what he's built and what he's done, but the community, the connection, the in-person events. And as I've sort of seen that, I was mentioning to you before, like this reel. I can't remember who it is I'm following, but I'll send him to you. I'll try and find this reel. But he's talking about the $1 trillion industry of in-person events that even big brands are going to start moving, and they already are starting to move to have these live activations and then publicize those throughout, social media and whatever, but all about that live event and community. So I feel like, bro, like even how you said, like ahead of the time, in the time we've known each other and you've had this this app and this brand, it almost seems like the sentiment behind it, it's growing. Like the need for connection. It's the problems sort of hasn't gone away with social media. It's like been exacerbated more. So the need for what you're doing, it's more present than ever.
Yeah, and you look at the rise, like simple examples, run clubs.
Oh, fucking A.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking run clubs, man.
Yeah, and they're killing it. And they're, big brands are going to these run clubs because they have people that want what they're selling.
Yeah.
And so when you look at what's happening with advertising and the AI in advertising and what's real, what's not real, people are really yearning for that.
Yeah.
Real in-person kind of brand too, right? Like something they can relate to. So with us, that's everything we're about. Like we can become we are the operating system for run clubs and hiking groups and that sort of stuff as well. We've got a what's on section, which is a map where you can find people around you or activities that are happening around you on this map, which is really cool as well. Like you fly into London, don't know anyone.
Yeah. What's popping off?
What's going off? Let's connect with a run club or someone that is into running or training or,
Table tennis.
Yeah.
Anything though, right?
Yeah. So we've got over 120 different activities where it's, it goes from table tennis, ping pong,
What is the defining factor? Is it sport activity or could it be like chess? Is it connection or is it sport?
It's connection through sport. So it's more about getting out, doing something. Like meetup was a big thing back in the day, but it hasn't really progressed. And it's very noisy because it's everything. It's book club, it's cooking, it's everything. With us, we want you to get out and meet someone, whether it's rock climbing, putt golf. Yeah. Join a run club. Yeah. That sort of stuff.
Right. So really anything gets the heart rate up a little bit.
Not even that. So it could be, a big movement in the US is Quidditch.
Quidditch?
Which is the Harry Potter, and they play actual proper
fucking hell.
Chase each other around and stuff, but it's a big movement and people are out connecting, right? Like what a movement.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's not necessarily just heart rate, like putt golf, you're not getting your heart rate up, but you're getting out and you're making an effort to meet someone.
Yeah.
And like the cool thing is you can filter, you might do that run club every Saturday.
Yeah.
But then what?
Yeah.
So if you can go, okay, you go to my run club, I can filter you by what you're into. Okay, so you're at my run club, you're into rock climbing as well. Let's go rock climbing.
Yeah.
And so it's just creating more connection than surface level through activities.
It is rad. It's like, I remember if someone had moved somewhere, probably one of the first questions you'd follow up, do you play sport? And then it's like, just go and join a club and you'll meet everyone playing sport, right? Like growing up, that was the sort of thing. Like you'd be fine if you were changing network or group of friends or schools or whatever. If you were good at a sport, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
but then the gym thing.
The gym?
You'd go to a gym and you could meet people at the gym, but now headphones are on, everyone's head down and they're on their phone the whole time.
Yeah, I'm a headphone guy in the gym and I don't like talking to anyone, but I fucking hate it when people are scrolling. I'll tell them to move. Leonie,
if they're on the bench or whatever for too long.
Leonie gets embarrassed if she's with me because I'll just be like, why are you doing that, man? I'm just going to do a quick set, and like...
They don't like it.
No, most of them are okay with it. Okay. But like I can't believe, gyms need to be pushing that etiquette. Like, are we just getting old, like saying that? Because I know we're sort of moving in on that. That's the younger generation that I see do it all the time. But like, it's an etiquette, right? Like you don't... But like it's like wearing shoes in the gym. I know like fucking people are starting to like go in gyms and stuff with no shoes, and it's just like no. Like I don't know. Back in my day, all right.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
back in our day.
Our day. Shoes, towel, and But I just think to be scrolling on it's so fucking rude. Like there's probably 7 other people waiting to get on the thing that you're on, and so anyhow.
Well. Back in the day, that's how we met people at the gym, right? Like you'd walk in, you'd go, okay, it's chest day. You'd see someone else. We work, we want to work in together or whatever, and you'd end up, next time. Yeah. And it'd become more of a place to connect. Yeah. Now it's very insular. Like you go in, you are on your phone. You're kind of a bit more into yourself. Yeah. You're not And I think that's what's happening in society, right? Like, I think it's Sweden. It's Sweden, they're putting the walk signs on the ground. They're lighting them up on the ground, so people are always looking down. So that's, we're trying to do this. We are going to do an anti-doomscrolling day.
Okay.
6 of the 6, which is look up.
Yeah.
Social media to the side for the day, and let's get out and connect with people. And we've got run clubs happening all over, all over the country, which is really cool. That we've partnered with, and we're just, want to just push that a little bit more. Yeah. That you lose yourself in that, you lose time.
Yeah.
So if we can just get people a little bit more connected and out a little bit more and looking up a little bit more and saying hi a little bit more, hopefully we can, that's the idea, is create that movement where people are connecting,
It's interesting you said just then, I was thinking when you were talking about in the gym, how back in the day, and it's funny we were just talking about that, because I was thinking about that in the gym this morning, right? And so I am one to go in there and just do my thing, not talk to anyone. I'll give you the little, awkward smiles of, like those ones to people, and just get on and get my shit done. But you said before, like time, I sort of, back in the day, we used to fuck around so much and spend so much time in there, where now I probably don't have that same amount of time. So to just spark up a conversation with someone, I'm always like,
look at the clock,
I've got a time I've got to be in and out. Usually though, because Leonie will want to train after me or before me, and I've got the kids at home, I've got to sort of like tandem swap out and whatnot. But so I'm always like, and then it's sort of impeding on my time. And but I was watching this morning. There's the cats in the gym that just love a conversation, and they just sort of move around and lean on shit. Yeah. They're all good value and stuff. Yeah. But I did that once upon a time, and fuck, I just don't have the time for that now. Hey, it's crazy. It is crazy.
Well, you've got different priorities too, right? And you're still making it a priority to move.
Yeah. Yeah. I would almost also say it's a little bit spiritual too for me. Like, that's a big word to put in the same sentence as gym.
Mate, whatever floats your boat.
No, but like it's my time. Do you know what I mean? It's my time to connect almost with myself and 100. Get in the zone and fucking do my thing. And
there's something super powerful about that, right?
Yeah. But but also, as you know, I love the Cali, like calisthenics as well. I also love going down there with like a crew of mates and fucking ripping into it. It's just like, it's different, different strokes, different folks, or time and place really. It's like, I couldn't probably train like that every day. I don't know. But anyhow.
And it is, and it's having that time, right? And what's important to you. Like, do you need that escapism? Yeah. That is, what it is that you do. Like, you look at the amount of people that are going to run clubs, they're not going out as much as they were.
Yeah, true.
They're happy to get up on a Saturday morning and go running.
Yeah.
With a crew, and then they go for a swim on the Gold Coast. They're swimming, they're grabbing coffee, they're doing the same,
Yeah.
That connection is really important for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not everyone's a runner.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that gets you connected with yourself, your tribe, your people, super important.
Well, surfing was like that for me. Like, I was never a surfer growing up in the country, but me and a mate, we just took at it and I only enjoyed it to go out and for social, like get out up in the morning, you're in the ocean, sun's coming up, catch a couple of waves, whatever. I never sort of got that, but it was all about just. I'd only ever go if I was going with a couple of mates, and that was the cool thing about it. But like, they've since moved away from there, and so I don't surf anymore.
Yeah.
And so until I have to get back on Krunk, mate.
Get on Krunk.
Get it going.
Yeah.
But so you can put like your advancement level, because no doubt I don't want to like, hey, where can I fucking surf? And all these like Kelly Slaters. And I'm just like fucking rolling
still paddling.
Yeah, it's out of my fucking way.
This thing's a beast. It's a boat.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So skill level is a big one. Obviously, beginner, intermediate, advanced is kind of where we play in that space. We could get more technical probably later on, but as a basic guide, you kind of,
that's it.
Don't be over eager and I'm advanced and then get absolutely belted. You look at tennis, for instance, where it is quite important what level you're playing at, right?
That's right.
Have someone else, but what level they're playing at. and you can get shut down pretty quickly. You're like, oh yeah, we'll change that back to intermediate or beginner, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So sorry, Barry. When is it? It's launching. When is it launching?
1st of the 1st will go live,
Yep.
and then the 6th of the 6th is when we're pushing for, and it's invite only too, which is probably a big thing.
Yeah.
Invite only, you got to find someone that's already on the app.
Okay.
We'll roll out the 1st of the 1st, and then the 6th of the 6th is when we'll have run clubs and stuff going on, and got to be in it to win it type scenario. Not everyone gets in.
Yeah.
You know, each person gets 5 invites.
Yeah.
They last 48 hours.
1st of the 1st, January.
Sorry, 1st of the 6th.
1st of the 6th. Gotcha.
My bad. First of the
sorry,
6th.
I'm over here.
And then
just
the 6th
like,
of the 6th.
just adding shit up, and I'm just like, okay.
No,
Gotcha.
we've got a while yet.
Yeah. Okay. So 1st of June.
Yep.
And then 6th of the 6th is the doom scroll day.
Yeah, movement. Yeah.
Cool. I am listening, bro.
Yeah, mate, you're all over it. Lucky I've got you. Here's me, like, for New Year's Day, we're on.
That's all right. Yeah, bro. It's first something. Yeah, it's going to be first.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. And so what do you... So when it launches, people have got to be invite only. How do they get an invite?
They got to either turn up to the event,
yes,
which we're doing quite a big press release around and what that looks like, and then we'll use the run clubs and you know people like that you know
can get
have
in.
those connections and get in that way. So
right.
Yeah.
So and so like if someone just went to the website and they're like, hey,
you can apply.
You're going to go
join a wait list, apply to get in.
Right.
Fill out a little, you know.
Yeah.
Let us know why you want in and
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No, it'd be a rad, man. It's it'd be cool. I could definitely see, especially if you were traveling or moving around a bit as well. Like, and you just want or you just wanted to try new shit. Yeah.
And that's a big one, right? Like a lot of people know they want to do something, but they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So if they can get on there and find, you know, someone to go rock climbing with, or a rock climbing facility that's got an event on, or you know, stuff like that, because you can create your own events on there as well. So host an event, invite people to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. Where are you launching it? Is it Brizzy or where's it?
So Brizzy will be kind of our flagship event. Gold Coast is going to be pretty good, pretty big. So that'll be Hedges. Katie Dale's going to help me with the Brisbane one, and then we've got 440 in Sydney that we're talking to, and there's a few gyms that want to help and get involved in the movement stuff, the anti-doomscrolling kind of movement. So
yeah, that anti-doomscrolling. Hey, I watch my young fella now, and on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, right? And even though they don't have a phone, like YouTube Shorts is a problem. Hey, like, and because they're just addicted, like the speed it moves. And I also think, like, I used to, like when Luke would, my business partner would listen to stuff, like whether it's audio books or whatever, he'd always speed it up to like 1.5 so he'd get through it quicker. Yeah. But I used to think, and I think I've told him this before, it would speed him up because his whole dialogue was used to these voices just speaking in fucking million mile an hour. And I was like, you almost need to dial him down. Do you know what I mean?
Can we bring it back to 1?
but it's something that I watched now with my young fella and the shit that he watches. And YouTube actually has an editing feature where it's like, it automatically, you can upload something. I could upload this podcast there, and I have the option to all of the blanks or where there's no sound, it actually edits it. And so it just chops it all together. Makes it quicker. And so when you actually watch it, I don't know if you've watched all of the kids shit. They're literally like, there's no pacing or breathing room between it all. And I'm like, I often think I'm just like, and we do our best to really control and limit. They're not allowed to watch shorts. But we just obviously observe what they're watching. But it's just fucking everything because it's a convenience thing.
Well, TikTok's done the same, right?
I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. But that's what it was designed for.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it just hooks you. It really does. And literally, I think they've only just brought it out now where you can restrict shorts. Just shorts as well. I think fucking kids aren't even allowed on there anymore.
Well, they did that in Australia specifically. Under 16s not allowed on socials with I think you need parent approval or something like that, which I've seen a few pop-up things come up around that, which is super interesting. But the the whole movement in the world is kind of, you know, we're all the same.
Yeah, it's true. We notice. I love learning from our kids, and because they're so pure and innocent, and so you've got to like when they get a screen ban, right? Which I think in the school holidays we only lost a shit once, and it's like, all right, that's it, fuckers, no,
get off it,
yeah, for a whole week. Right?
Yeah, whoa.
So like TVs, iPads, fucking iWatches. Our kids, Chloe's got an iWatch, but it's controlled use as well. But their whole demeanour and attitude toward each other, us, noticeably different.
Good.
Calm.
Yeah.
Peaceful. Just loving to each other. Like it's night and day.
That's crazy.
And then as soon as you introduce it back in there again, and I don't know what it is. Maybe
everything's so short and so instant, right?
Yeah,
like you line up for a coffee. Anytime you think you're going to get bored, you just straight away, without thinking about it, you walk up. You know, there's people. You pull your phone out and you start. Be bored a little bit. Like we wonder why the world is moving. We think it's moving fast. We still have the same hours in a day.
Yeah.
But be bored for a bit. Like sit with yourself.
Yeah.
Really important, right?
Yeah.
And we're missing that in society now. Like, learn what you like, what you want, what meets your needs, what makes you feel good. You know, like people with anxiety are drinking 5 coffees a day. You go, well, you wonder why you're getting anxiety. Like, you know, you just like you're watching what everybody's else. You're trying to being genuine and being yourself and being true to who you are is really difficult when you're always posting online, right? Because it's not actually who you are. You're doing the best version of.
Yeah.
So you're losing a part of yourself every time. Come back from that a little bit. Sit with yourself a little bit more. You know, look at what your friend groups are doing.
Yeah.
I think there's something definitely in that where, you know, and work out what it is that you actually want, not what you're being fed.
Yeah. That's important. Being aware of your environment, and that environment's just, it's like there's a new realm. It's like because you've got the online environment as well.
And you're trying to be something.
Yeah.
You're not really sure what it is, but you're trying to post the best version of everything you do.
Yeah.
And you're losing yourself every time you do that.
Yeah.
And then you get that time where you feel a little bit more lonely and you feel a little bit like, oh, well, what am I?
What do you mean you lose a bit of yourself?
Because you're giving that perspective, right, of you're pushing a false narrative.
Yeah.
Right, so that part of you is now not real.
Yeah.
Right, so what you're showing the outside world and what you actually are two completely different things, right?
Yeah.
So come back to that, what you actually are.
Yeah.
Sit in that for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Stop trying to be something you're not. Stop trying to post the best of everything. And, you know, because it is, when you look at social media, it's a snapshot of the best parts of your life.
Yeah.
Where it's not genuine.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So everybody then is chasing that.
Yeah.
Trying to be a bit better and bit better. And then the validation that comes with that, right? And when you're chasing that validation, you don't get enough validation, you delete it or you take it down.
Yeah.
What are you actually doing it for?
Yeah.
So what are you trying to push on the world you know?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I also liken it to, though, like, it's like performing. Like it's because it's like, even in here, us talking on this podcast, we're conforming a little bit. Like we're bringing something here where we're trying to speak good, and you know we're going to get a little bit relaxed and a bit sloppy after. But or if you're giving a presentation, or if if I come in here to work, I have to perform. I have got this like stage presence where I have to sort of like perform a little bit, right? And so I sort of liken it a little bit like social media to that. It's like. But then it's like, why do I do that on there, right? Why do I do that?
It's a persona that you've told yourself that you think people need to see, that sort of thing, where the authenticity that comes with being human, it's kind of getting lost.
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Because we have...
Well, yeah, I hear you, bro. I think when you're getting lost, like the vulnerable piece of being human isn't being like... It's being negate it. Like, it's not a good thing to be vulnerable when it fucking really is. But no one's glorifying, or no one's posting, or no one's putting that shit out there. And yeah, it's like it doesn't belong on those platforms. But in actual fact, though, when you see someone,
it's a beautiful thing.
Being vulnerable, even on there, you connect. You go, oh fuck, they're real. Yeah, but there's a balance too, though, right? Because if there was always like that, you'd be like, oh fuck, this person's doing. They're making me depressed. I'm not following this clown. Yeah. That's cool. That's a cool topic, actually.
Yeah, it's super interesting, and it's like we'll throw some big names out there right now, like Tony Robbins, a massive movement, and you mentioned him before, and you know that what he's doing is such an amazing movement. Gary Vaynerchuk, you know, amazing following, amazing movement. But when Tony Robbins swears, it just doesn't sound natural, and it sounds really forced. But then you look at Gary V, and it's just who he is. And I think you and I had this conversation a long time ago, and you were a big Gary V fan, and I'm like, I just don't get it.
Right.
And I've become more of a Gary V fan now because I think he's more genuine and more honest. And before he was really pushing, you know, his agenda and stuff, which, mate, what an amazing human. But now he's more vulnerable and he's honest.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, you're 18, fuck, you got all the time in the world, quit everything and go in hard.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, fuck, think about it and, you know, what's your options and, you know, and it's probably a little bit like a mixed messages from my perspective,
right?
Which could be something in me.
Yeah.
But the way he's now with, you know, life. And it's like he's grown. Yeah. You know, he's really, I like, love the guy. I think he's amazing.
Yeah, he's another one. He's dialed in. I don't see him much anymore though. Like he'll pop up in my feed now though. But that's right. I do enjoy Gary V. That's interesting. Yeah. No, I think I heard him say the other day. You probably saw this one. It was like the lady. She said, "Oh, what's one thing you think I could impart to my daughter?" And he said he just grabbed her and just looked her in the eye and just said, "Just teach her and give her a great self-esteem. If anything, just
the best.
You know,
the best."
Yeah, and
that kind of comes back to the social media thing, right? Yeah. Where you're trying to conform to something and trying to be something you're really not. And, you know, that's interesting.
The thing with, like, I always try to look at the balance too, though, right? Like, because it's easy to write it off and say it's bad. Like, there is good shit in there too. But one thing I think that whole movement, posting like positive and all of that type of shit, it's what do they say? Comparison. It's like the
thief of joy.
The thief of joy, or that's like the seed of evil, or something like that, right? And that is the place you step into it, and it is literally like you just look at it, and it's like it's depending on who and what you follow, but you can get now with like the algorithm and how it just sucks you into everything. It's hard not to feel like you don't have enough. Yeah, because like so it's like, and then that just becomes the drug, and you're just looking at it and looking for more, and then there's the comparison stuff, and it is that's a rabbit hole.
And the scary part is it's created that, right? That's the reason it does it on purpose. Like the more time you spend on social media, the more money they make. Yeah. Where what we're doing is the more you get out and connect, the better it is for us. Yeah. Right? Because that's how we can, you know, that's the whole aim of what we're doing is to make, you know, run clubs bigger and hiking bigger, you know, get people there. So it's interesting when you look at it like that. Yeah. The you know, going into those rabbit holes of negativity normally, which is what most people thrive off, that's when they get, you know, a bit antsy and a bit like, and they go deeper into the rabbit hole. And then you look at the flip side of it, being able to connect with people is such an amazing thing online that you haven't seen for a long time, and you follow them and you can see their story and share with friends and family and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And there's good and bad, but it seems now that the bad's just, I don't know, it just seems to be going a little bit further along than the good of what you know, what they're doing. And it's a really interesting space, and, you know, hopefully we do, you know, we're going to be in the good part of what that is, and it is true connection.
Yep.
In real life connection, that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no, like, that's where I was sort of going to go before. It's like, it's so hard to monitor your environment or police your environment on, say Instagram, because reels are just fucking firing at you, and you can get someone falling off a cliff and dying at first, or to a naked chick shaking her ass to, and it's just, whoa, fuck, I don't follow that, but you're getting it. And so it's like, do you know what I mean? Like that's doesn't matter even if you do just follow like, I just like the business advice pages, and I follow like, I don't know, music or whatever it is, but it's so hard. You just get sucked into all these other environments. And so that's what you're saying. It's like with Krunk, it's like you're just literally like the whole thing is just built around people connecting through activity, basically.
Yeah, so we'll still have an activity wall, which will give you the option to post and do that stuff. But again, we've removed the vanity metrics. There's no swipe, dating type.
Do you have a profile?
Yep, so you have a profile, and you can post to your profile, you can create events to that. But the cool thing about it, like if you look at, we go back to run clubs again, that community connection piece, you can filter that and find people within that community to do other stuff with. Yeah. So it's quite powerful for, those communities, gyms, all that stuff to use, because we become then the operating system for communities.
Yeah. Yeah, cool, man.
And steer away from, when you look at dating apps and you go down that route, they're the same thing, right? A lot of fake accounts, a lot of AI-driven stuff, a lot of ghosting. Yeah. Not real connection, but working off weaknesses and, people's vulnerabilities, opposed to, you got to pay for someone likes you, you got to pay to see it, and that sort of stuff. To me, just doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
I don't know if you caught the podcast. A friend of mine, Holly Barter, she's got an agency where she manages dating apps for like dudes, like CEOs that don't have the time. And so she'll have like a questionnaire, get the profile of whatever it is, and she'll literally just go and work the market to organise, like, to do everything. and just, she does, like, it cops a little bit of flack, but at the end of the day, she's just providing a service to whoever it is.
A busy person that's looking for someone to date.
Can't be fucked doing the, work in the apps or whatever. It's just like, just organise the meeting. Yeah. and then I'll go based on these things, and, so yeah, it's interesting. But cool. So maybe we'll have some little Krunk people in there just organising fucking meetings and hookups for super busy people.
Well, you look at the biggest dating app at the moment, I think, without being a dating app, is Instagram, for everybody dropping into DMs and all that sort of stuff. A lot of that culture. We were speaking to a company called Magic Labs, who they started Bumble with Whitney Wolf. He was the guy that invested in that. Yeah. They have Badoo, which was I think the biggest dating app on the planet. It's 450 million downloads or something like that. It's crazy. Jesus. Chappy and all these other apps that were connecting people. So I reached out and said, hey, this is what we're doing. And they're like, great, let's get on a call. So we did a Zoom call with them. First Zoom call was an hour long, talking about, direction we're going, what we're doing, what Krunk is. They're like, we love it. We need a business plan. So went away, did a business plan, came back. We love it. This is awesome. Marketing plan and how much it's going to cost you to get to 1 million users. So we went away and did all that math and worked it all out. And so the third phone call, we're on the thing, and they're like, we love it. Krunk me, get crunked. Krunking, this is so cool. Fits right in with our stuff. But we're going to turn it into a dating app. And I'm like, I just don't get it. And they're like, well, we know the market. This is how it works. And I'm like, there's really no place where a guy can message a guy and say, mate, you want to go mountain biking and not be weird? And they said, we got best friends forever. And I kind of laughed at him. He goes, what? And I said, well, best friends forever. And he goes, it's a social network. It's not a dating app. And I'm like, mate, someone messaged me on Bumble, best friends forever. All I'm hearing is, hey, right. Straight up. And he kind of had a laugh at that. And I said, mate, they were looking to put some equity in and, have a crack. And I was just like, no, I'm out. Yeah. That's not the direction we want to go at all.
Yeah.
Because once you tarnish with that you never come back from it, right?
It'd be interesting to see where it moves. Like, because it'll move where it moves, and people will use it how they use it, and
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good problem, right? If it just catches fire, and but it'll be interesting. Like, we often we'll talk about that. Like, what's more important is, like, because obviously anything commercial, right? The objective is generate revenue. That's in there, right? That's a big one, right? Get sales, get revenue. But then there's also, like, honouring the values of the brand. And so if it moves one way and it's meeting the objective and it's fucking killing it, it's like, yes, but it's starting to turn into a dating app. Like, what do you do?
Won't be able to stop it, right? Like, and you look at the setup. It's a good-looking girl. She's into mountain biking. It's a group of us going. Do you want to come?
Yeah.
You turn up, it's the setup, right? Straight up, boom. You enjoyed it, let's go next week, or do you want to grab a coffee?
Yeah.
It's a natural progression, but then there's no pressure, external pressure of it being a date, and it's not like, let's do, straight up.
Dudes will work it, bro.
Yeah.
Dudes will be in there. And just like, bro, check out these fucking chicks in Krunk.
Great.
Yeah.
But it gives them a better place to connect around an activity than just let's go grab a coffee or let's go out, and you've got something to go to, which gives you that setup straight away.
Yeah. No, it's rad. I like it. I think that's classy. I like that. Yeah, it's good. Well thought of, mate. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mate. I have to. Has much of the branding or anything changed for it? It's all pretty.
We're pretty close
in.
to pretty locked in. Yeah, we're doing a new website and stuff at the moment, which will be ready for that 1st of the 1st and 1st of the 6th. I don't know why I keep saying that.
June. Let's say June.
Yeah, 1st of June.
1st of June.
Website's out. So everything's coming together nicely, which is super exciting.
Yeah, rad. And AI, where are you at with AI? Like, you get a tech brand, and so, like, we talk about it a lot, and we talk about it in here. I talk about it a lot, and I feel like it's all around us now. But where are you at with it?
So obviously AI is not going anywhere in a hurry apart from forward. Like, they're pushing it as hard as they can, and businesses are using it. And for our back-end operation stuff, we'll be using it, just to help us mitigate issues and what have you. But as far as it being an AI-driven platform, we're not there yet. Yeah. We're using algorithm that will be all math related, from location, activity, interest, age, skill level, as recommended people and that sort of stuff. So as far as AI goes, we haven't built it into the platform to push any agenda yet.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, which is, it's an interesting space, and there's still a lot to learn about it. And, so we'll, try and keep it as genuine as possible.
Yeah. I mean, I think I talk about it a lot, and like, for what it is and what it isn't. And I try to make sure any sort of prejudice that people have with it, I really try to understand it. Being part of a creative agency, you get that, right? Because there's so many creatives that think it's robbing them of their craft.
Yeah.
And it really does have, like, there is this notion around AI. And I think even when you think about it, you probably think of movies like iRobot and all of that shit, right? No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
And I really try to, like, help that narrative, because it really is. I think it's still just a computer. It's just processing so much more information so much faster, and we use it, fucking bro. Like, the shit that Luke's building and the stuff that we're using it for is amazing.
Yeah.
And, like, really, at the end of the day, if there is, like, a service offering or service-based activity inside of your company or your business that needs to be done, like, I could almost guarantee you 95%, like, the time or the window of time will be shorter, and the value output will be so much higher.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like you've got to be really careful with the narrative that you tell yourself, or what it is, and because it does have this negative, like, connotation to it, where it's like people are just they just think it's bad.
When you look, like, I don't know a huge amount about AI, but when you look at, like, ads that are created with AI, and
Yeah.
you can, you kind of just, you lose a bit of trust.
Oh, you do.
In brands and in what's real and what's not real, and it is getting amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you look at, I think there was something on Instagram and they had girls talking and they're like, real or AI, and I got fucking most of them wrong. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fucking AI, no, that's real. Damn it, so I'd play that. So yeah, it's an amazing tool, but then obviously using it for good, amazing. Helping businesses, amazing.
Yeah.
You look at testing and even creative testing in advertising.
Yeah.
So fast, so clever. The data it collects, and how do you beat that?
Yeah. No, you're right. Like, it's just, there's a new context now. Like, there is literally a new context, or an etiquette, like what we were saying before. Like, and it's knowing how and where to use it, and respecting it. And that people are testing that now, and the market is clapping back. They're becoming so much more sharper with like what's acceptable here and what isn't, right? But it's fucking interesting. Like, it's because there was people love and honor and respect any type of effort that they can really see another human's done, right? And I don't even think it really matters what you're really into. If someone like made a fucking wood carving out of something and you could just go, holy shit, this guy did that with a blunt spoon or whatever. Like, you naturally have this innate respect for, fuck, wow.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Like,
When
this
you know
appreciation.
how hard,
Yeah, and so I think the opposite of that is when people just don't, and which is how an AI could be abused, where creatively or whatever, that's where it cops that backlash, and it's just like, it's not even you. There's no fucking human authenticity. Why am I even fucking reading this? And like, if I get fucking emails, or you can see it now, and respect for the internationals who can't speak or type great English. It's very clever. I think it's good. However, like, again, that's the context and etiquette of how and where to use it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sort of hot on the topic at the moment, because it's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. And also it's like guiding the team or leading the team with, like, just because you've got a negative opinion about it, I want to know why. And then, because if you don't use it and we're going to charge the market 10 hours for something everyone else is going to start charging them an hour for, commercially that's not going to work.
No.
So, and
that's where you got to look at where the market's moving, and are we looking for more genuine
authenticity.
Bro,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think we're going to become more and more aware of that, and want that even more and more as we move further away from it.
Yeah.
Online, and that's why I think all these movements are doing so well, because brands are like, well, people aren't just buying off the internet anymore.
Yeah.
They want to turn up to the event. They want to be part of something more than ever.
Yeah.
So
fucking
it's super interesting.
Bring back the Nokia 5110s.
Yeah.
That's fucking authentic right there, mate.
Snake.
Yeah, that's right. No, I agree, man. I can see it. I do honestly think there will be like this big, revolt around. You'll have everyone that uses it, and then you'll have everyone that fucking doesn't use it and tries to move away from it. And maybe there actually is. Maybe people are like, maybe the fucking Nokia 5110 now is like fucking 10 grand to buy one.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to get back on it. But like,
and honestly, I don't think we're going to get away from, the smartphone.
Yeah, no.
Be
tough.
Oh, it's so powerful, right?
Yeah.
Like doing your emails and,
Yeah.
it's everything in that pocket,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
But how we use it, I think, is going to change.
Yeah. Do you watch, obviously, because it's an app, right? Do you watch like where technology's moving? Like, you're seeing like they've got the Meta glasses, and then I saw one the other day where it's the, what is it? It's the lens on the eye. Do you watch that? Like,
I haven't. I've seen a bit of that stuff, obviously, and the Meta glasses are amazing. Like, you look at a plant, you can say, "Tell me what plant that is," and you're just like, "Oh, that shit's awesome."
Yeah.
And there's stuff we could do with that as well, in what we're doing, and it's endless, right? Like the way the world's going.
Yeah.
It's just how you use it, and
Yeah.
you know, staying true to your values and
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's but yeah, the meta glasses are freaky.
Yeah, I haven't. I've seen them. Mates had them. Had a bit of a crack at them, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
But again, a bit spooky, right? Like,
Yeah.
how much immersion do we need that's not real?
Yeah.
Like, even for me wearing sunglasses, I'm like, I think I
Yeah.
prefer the real colour, you know?
Bro, even that's why I take these off in here. I've never, if my eye starts going a bit like, tell me to put these back on. Yeah. Over here, Blake.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. But no, but even I still like to take them off when like I do a podcast or speak with someone. So yeah. Oh no, I hear you. I hear you with that. It's going to be interesting, mate, with kids. That's
Yeah.
and seeing how fast they pick it up and where that all goes. So it's that fine balance, mate.
It really is, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can't completely shut them out of it, but
No, and you look at our upbringing, right? The ages, you know, no social media, iPhones weren't a thing.
yeah,
You know, we've raised, we sit at the table and we're listening to the conversation and we've maybe got colouring in pencil and, you know, but you're listening, you're hearing, you're learning. And now you go out and you see, give them the phone, shut them up, you know, and you kind of go,
yeah,
where are they learning that communication skills and stuff like that too, right? So that's super important.
yeah, man. That's an interesting one. Like even with my young fella, like loves to read. Like that's a freaking understatement, right?
Yeah.
To the point where it's almost like, because everyone, you go, oh, that's so good. They love to read. Oh, he loves to read. He reads. Yeah, he loves. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But it's bad to a point now where it's like it's a little bit too much. Like, so at the dinner table, he'll come, put his bowl here, you know, or if we go out to brekkie, it's just a book. And
At least he's learning, right? Like,
well.
what's he reading?
No. It's all good. It's all good stuff, you know. But again, it's like it's too much of anything.
Yeah.
Or it's the context and the etiquette, like what we were saying before. It's like, when is that appropriate or suitable for that instance? And so, because now we were just like, oh, okay, cool. It's not a screen. Yeah, read your book while you eat dinner. But now it's like, hey, mate, let's put that away.
Let's connect.
And that's right. Let's connect. And yeah, it's interesting. So anyhow.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, man. But yeah. So what's the goal, mate? Like, so do you still have the 2,000 users, or is you starting fresh?
So we ended up with 3,500 recently, which was really cool. And we'll re-engage and
Expand on that.
expand on that. And hopefully we've got a group of believers that are going to help push it out, and they want to help us out, and we'll give them a certain amount of invites and they can do that, and hopefully that just the 5 by 5 works for us.
How so will it generate revenue? Does it need to generate revenue?
It'll definitely need to generate revenue, right? It's a business.
Yeah. So how are you doing that? Is it
Yeah, we've definitely got a few ways we can do that. So in activations, so with brands, we could say there's 1,000 people on the Gold Coast that are into running.
Yeah.
Go to a brand and say, okay, this is what we've got.
Yeah.
Do you want to do an activation with those people?
Yeah.
And that becomes then an event, and that's an activation. So that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
For us. And again, as you said at the start, how people are going to use it's going to determine which way we go. But yeah, we could, potentially do holidays for, do a partnership with a company and do small group holidays to, there's so many different ways, like you look at...
It's essentially attention. Like it's ads, attention.
So we won't go too heavily into ads on the platform unless they're relevant.
Yeah.
So if you follow tennis, then we'll potentially advertise something towards tennis players, but we won't, if you're not into it, we're not going to advertise to you. So it's very niche in that space. And then we have like a corporate platform that corporates can use as their operating system to connect people within their corporation to get out and do stuff and do activations and you know, that sort of stuff too. So there's so many different ways that we can monetize it, and we've designed it that way with those in mind. So different ways that we could do it, and what that looks like we're yet to see, but the obvious ones are those.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like any brand or business, like what we were saying before, like you don't know where it's going to go. Like it's a good problem. Like, you know, when something just gets, because it means you've got volume and it's uptake, and then it's like, in every business, you need to revisit, what's the market doing? What does it want?
Yeah.
Where are we positioned in it? What's our offering?
And you look at our early days, right? Like when we first started, we were way too early. You know, and we haven't pivoted a huge amount at all in our values and what purpose is. Yeah. But there's different, you know, like we've changed the design a lot to be more focused around connection.
Yeah. And probably market expectation too, right? Because there is this market expectation. When I get on one of these apps, this is what they look like now. And, you know, like, I don't even, it'd be an interesting image to pull up is the, like, I don't know, the first design of, say, Instagram or Facebook on a phone or something like that.
Even us, right? Like our first design to where it's at now, completely different.
Yeah.
And we've done, I think, 3.
Right.
And I think you've been involved in all of them.
Yeah.
You know, first Krunk hat came out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's right. I do remember that.
You know, so we've definitely moved with that, and it I think, and you know, for the feedback we've had, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Functionality is awesome, and
you
know, and it's you've always said to me too, don't do too much, but you're trying to compete with other brands as well, right?
Yeah.
So you try to make it appealing to everyone as much as possible.
Yeah.
And from all the testing and stuff we've done, this is what people are kind of chasing. So.
Yeah, cool, man. Cool. Sweet. Awesome, bro. Is there anything else you want to go in on, mate, while you're here?
Mate, I think we've covered some pretty good topics.
This won't be the be-all and end-all, mate. We'll get you back in for another one. Maybe we get you back in just ahead of or after the launch or something like that.
After the launch would be cool. See how we go and what uptake's like. And
let's do it.
Yeah, love it.
I can do it.
Brother.
Thanks for coming in there. That's cool.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Toby Quinn. Cool, bro. What do we do? Just on an hour. That's good.
Mark. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
That was good, bro.
Was it?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Enjoyed it. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I
felt very natural and normal and
cool. I felt that too.
Yeah. Genuine.
Yeah.
Which is good, but